Good evening, ladies, gentlemen, and all variations thereof. And welcome to... What is it today? It's a Sunday! It's a Sunday. I don't usually stream on a Sunday, but today is a special day. Today is a special day. Yeah, that's not really working, is it? You can turn off for now. Yeah, welcome everybody. Welcome to Ghost Industries, as it were. Hold on, let me just that's a little better. I've figured out how to stop my game from pausing while I'm tabbed out, which is actually really helpful for you guys not looking at a pause menu the whole time. Yeah. Today, it's a Q&A stream. We're doing a Q&A stream. I've immediately been blinded, apparently. I've turned my camera white, because I opened up a Word document. Anyway, today we're doing a Q&A stream. People may ask questions, through... hold on. Hold on. Give me a second. Shorten. Copy. People may ask questions through this form, which has been up for like a week, but not many people have seen it. Any questions? Any questions at all? Well, I should say questions relating to me, the channel, or anything related to that. Questions relating to the world. Questions relating to us as a person, as a creator. Questions relating to the things that I have made, etc., etc. Questions relating to how have I met people, because that's actually been asked. Yes, Corv, like that one. That is also a question that you can ask, if you like. But yeah, today we're doing a Q&A. And I've been doing a lot of talking these past few days. Not specifically talking on stream, but like general talking, wherein I started recording stuff on Tumblr, and I may have accidentally caused a little bit of an explosion. That was not my fault, I should point out. I posted something and then someone saw it and picked it up and threw it at someone else. Not my fault. Very, very much not my fault. But yeah, today we are multi-streaming. We are live on YouTube. We are live on Twitch. We are live everywhere. Well, not everywhere. I'm not touching Facebook or TikTok with a 10-foot pole, but we're live in the places that are most relevant. Yeah. Questions. I suppose we should start with the questions that have already been submitted to our little form. Question 1 being from NickMat97. Fire, preceded by fire. I'm not sure what that question means, but I will do my best to answer it. Well, to the best of my ability. Here at Ghost Industries Ltd, we have actually got very rigorous fire safety regulations that are posted right in the main reception area for everyone to see. We also have relatively interesting fire, shall we say, clauses in people's contracts. Or more or less related to death and or dismemberment clauses in people's contracts. Such as the fact that in the event of people's deaths, their undamaged parts can be reused for other projects or people, depending on who needs what. Yeah. Fire. Fire safety, we take fire safety very, 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 very seriously here at Ghost Industries. I just realized that there's no, hold on. We need to make this place a little more lively. Yeah. What is it? Which one is the one that wears white? Is there one that wears white these days? I don't know. I don't recall. I know it's not the farm. Either of these? Maybe? No? I don't know. I think these villagers are confused. Anyway, moving on. Very short question, that one, but this one, the next one's gonna be a little more in depth. Killer has asked, how did you meet all the division heads? Now that's quite an interesting question, actually. So, for those of you that do not know, the division heads are very specifically these people here. Well, not all of them, some of them. And some of them are real people, and some of them are fictional. But the real people are actually set as the administrators of the Ghost Industries Discord. Those ones would be Ms. Warp, Dr. Lownable, and Professor Zarian. As well as one which is not listed on these doors, but is TB Sliver, who plays the voice of Mayweather. Hold on, let me take a seat. There we go. So, what were we saying? Right, yes. So how did I meet the division heads? Did I meet them in person, or did I only meet them online? Now, I met... Okay. So I met Zarian, and I met Sliver in real life. And I met Lownable, and I met Beware the Warp online. Let me quickly bring up the visuals for these people. Give me a second. Which file am I looking at? No, production assets. Skin GIFs? Yes. Okay, so, very quickly. Ooh. Okay. Right. So, let's start off with our favorite dragon lady. Let's see. Display capture. There we go. Hold on. That needs to be up there. Right. So, our favorite dragon lady, Beware the Warp. Beware the Warp, for those of you that do not know, is played, Beware the Warp is their online handle. They are a member of the Ghost Industries Discord. I have been their friend. They have been my friend for many a year now. I think we're getting up to like 6 or 7 years, maybe. They were one of the first people that I actually introduced to the idea of the Ghost Industries world. Lots of interesting stories. They've been not with me from the start for it, but they've been in it for a very long time. Beware the Warp, aka Nightingale Lost, or Hey Hey What, as they are known on Twitch. They are also the creator of 2 of my channel emotes, the Health Tea emote and the Lucian Peak emote. These two, they are a wonderful artist. They are a wonderful friend. And they are a lovely, lovely person. We have not met in real life. We have only met over the internet because they live in the US, and I don't really have the funds necessary to go to the US. That's a bit of a trek that I don't think I'm particularly ready for. Hold on, let me just do that. There we go. Next up, we have... Who's next? Professor Zarian. There we go. Why not? Hey, Titan. So this is Professor Zarian, a.k.a. Zarian, a.k.a. my ex, actually. We met around the same time that I met Jen, a.k.a. Beware the Warp. Around 6-7 years ago, I think. And we have met in real life. In fact, we live together right now. We live in the same apartment. Yeah, we've been living in the same apartment for about a year. Yeah, it's a bit weird now. But honestly, it's not too bad overall. Yeah, we spent a long time trying to figure out what Zarian's character was going to be in the series, and I trust him enough to moderate the Discord as well, administrate the Discord rather. So yeah, I have met him in real life. Obviously, we live together, so you know. Who's next? Oh, Dr. Lalnable Hector. Hello, friend. They're in chat right now. Lal, I met, 8 years ago, I think? Well, maybe. Not entirely certain. I know it was a long time ago. We met in the community Discord. A very long time ago. And I was like, hey, do you want to be part of a weird sci-fi Minecraft thing? And they were like, yeah! And I was like, cool, I'm stealing you. And then I stole them and put them in the Ghost Industries world. And they are also a member of my administration team as well. At least I think they are. Relatively certain they are. Yeah, they are. Brain's going quirky. 9 years now. Wow. Yeah, we've known each other for a very long time, as a matter of fact. So yeah, is fun. And last but not least, the one that we don't have pictured here because Sliver doesn't have. Well, they do have a Minecraft skin. Let's see if we can bring it up. Nope, that's Night Fox. I was working on something for him. TB Sliver. Sliver. Yes, maybe? Yeah! This skin I actually made for Sliver. This is a updated version of Manny Calavera from a specific game that I cannot recall at the moment. But yeah, I made this skin for him, if I recall correctly. I think I did. It's been a while. Yeah, because the bow tie is on the second layer. Yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, I made this this skin for Sliver. It is not the skin of the character that he plays, but it is the skin that he likes to wear when playing Minecraft. Sliver and I met through the Armco Discord maybe about 5 years ago, I want to say. We met through... What was it? Was it Space Engineers or Atlas? I don't know, actually. I can't remember. It was either Space Engineers or it was Atlas, but we met through the Armco Discord. I started streaming maybe about a year after Sliver got his start. It is Grim Fandango. Thank you, Dragon Reaper. But yeah, I started streaming about a year after Sliver got his start. And I may or may not have eclipsed him in followers pretty quickly. But we still talk on occasion. We spent a good long time actually streaming together. And we used to do a lot of Space Engineers. We used to do a lot of Trine and a few other games. And we don't really keep in contact as much these days. But I still occasionally poke him and go, hey, can you do some voice acting for me? And Slim's like, I'm busy. And I'm like, it'll take 5 minutes. And he's like, fine. That's kind of our relationship at the moment. We don't talk as much as we used to, that's for sure. But we still chat on occasion. We have met though. Sliver and I have met in real life. A few months ago, I think it was. We both went to a Twitch, like a small Twitch meetup for sort of area Twitch streamers down in Manchester. And I got to meet Sliver in real life, which was quite nice, actually. I don't know if I have pictures. I think Sliver has a picture at the very least. I do not recall. Let me think. Where would I have put pomegranates, maybe? Where would I have put pictures of that sort of thing? I don't remember. It's been a while. I had my glasses by that point, so might be in the general chat. Let me see if I can dig this up. Courgettes, chair, desk, me feeling wonderful. Ah, here we go. Okay, so I didn't post any pictures of Sliver and I at the time. I'll bet you there are some on Sliver's Twitter. But I don't have access to Twitter anymore. I don't use it anymore. Yeah, that's not happening. But yeah, we've known each other a decent long while. We've met in real life. There is a non-zero chance that I might be going to TwitchCon this year, and who knows, maybe Sliver's going as well. I honestly have no idea. But we'll see. But yeah, that is how I met the various department heads, division heads. Who else do we have on the moderation team for the Discord? We have Dusty, Lydia, Kelu, and AJ. So let's see. Who do we have in here? Do we have a Dusty? I don't think we have a Dusty. Or an AJ, Kelu, Lydia. Well, I can safely say that I've met none of them in real life. But they're all wonderful people as well. AJ and Kelu are wonderful artists. Let's see. Oh, hold on, I'm about to sneeze. Where? Oh, no, it's fine. It's fine. Ooh. I'm giving everyone peeks behind the scenes. Oh gods, my Tumblr notifications are blowing up still. Okay, well, that's good. Sorry, everyone. My Tumblr notifications have been... Oh, those are my emails. You guys aren't allowed to see my emails. But yeah. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. Dusty, I've not met in real life, but they are wonderful as well. I haven't seen them around recently. but they like to drop in and out on occasion. Dusty, Wither, and the rest of the gremlins. They're all lovely, wonderful people. And Lydia, well, you all know Lydia. You've all seen Lydia in chat lurking there. I see you. I see you. Stole the idea for my wall peek emote. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Yeah, no. Lydia, wonderful moderator. Wonderful people, all of them. Okay. Question 3. I guess. Hold on, I'm gonna refresh this just in case. Question 3 from Corv, because Corv is, Corv likes to ask weird questions. And you guys can ask questions as well. There is, hold on, let me quickly repost the form link. If you wish to ask a question, ask it through the form, and I'll get to it eventually. But yes, Corv's question. Pancake or toast for breakfast? Or are you some strange being who likes cereal? Porridge is begrudgingly permitted. It depends. If I feel like... if I feel like spending at least half an hour making breakfast, which is very rare, I will go for pancakes. Because I do like me some pancakes. Most of the time, it'll either be toast or cereal. It depends whether I'm in a dry or wet mood that particular day. Hold on. Yeah, it depends on whether I'm in a dry or wet mood that day, because some mornings you wake up and you're like, my mouth is really dry, and you want something wet to, like, sate it. So, on those days, it's cereal. And then some days you wake up and you're fine, and you're like, okay, well, I feel like some toast. I do not like porridge. I kind of despise porridge, actually. It does not taste nice. But yeah, I hope that answers your question, Cole. I hope that clears up any misgivings about my breakfast habits you may have. Yeah. Fun times. Fun times indeed. Okay, let me quickly check something. Oh, that's nice. Okay. Sorry, I'm checking my Tumblr. I recently did something and it's kind of blown up a little bit. In my book, at the very least, it's blown up a little bit. But yeah. So today we're doing questions, and when there aren't any questions to answer, because sometimes there are no questions, then we do other things like lore writing, and fixing the wiki, which still needs fixing, honestly. It's getting there, but it's taking a little while. The wiki, everybody, the wiki. Hold on, let me make it a little bit bigger, so that you all can see it properly. But yes, welcome to the Ghost Industries wiki. As you all may know, this is where everything related to the stories I write and the series I produce ends up. Well, maybe not everything, but a lot of things. If you want, Lal, you can hop in a voice call. I'm not sure what the availability of your microphone is at the moment. But yeah. But yes, so, Ghost Industries Wiki, we're still repairing it after the transfer from fandom. So, some stuff looks a little broken. In fact, let me quickly open... characters. We'll use you as a base. Edit. Source editing. And copy this. And now we go to Professor Annabelle Bloomsbury, where we will edit the source of this page. And we will paste this little piece up the top and start copying this stuff out. Control X. Control V. There we go. Is in Cosmic Crown. That's incorrect. Oh, well, no, that is correct, but appears in NA because they have not appeared in a series yet. Relatives NA, affiliation Ghost Industries Ltd, occupation AMS division head. There we go. File. Control X. Control V. Height 5'3". Birth date.
Let's see if this works. Hello, hello.
Hello. Welcome, Lal. Welcome, welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome to our little Q&A stream.
Oh, I saw all the little questions already. It was really fun.
Yes. I'm just doing a little bit of wiki repair while I wait for more questions, if people feel like asking them, and also checking through my Tumblr, because I did something the other week and it kind of exploded by accident.
What did you do?
Not my fault. Wasn't my fault. Wait, what was I editing? Oh, this. Right. I found a story. I found a story by Derin Adala called Time to Orbit Unknown. It's a very, very interesting story, essentially about a colony ship, essentially, that has been sent from Earth to a distant star cluster, but all the crew have mysteriously died, and there's nobody left aboard except an AI that is now waking up colonists to help it land the ship. It's quite interesting, actually, and I started reading it, and then I was like, I kind of want to do this audio style. I want to read it out loud, and I want to post the readings, because it's fun, you know. So I did that. I posted the first episode yesterday, and I may or may not have underestimated the interest in that sort of thing. So the author actually, because I was crediting things, I accidentally atted the author when I posted it, and I realized it like 10 minutes later. I was like, okay, this might be. I'm sure this will be fine. And then the author reblogged my post. And now the first post that I put out there has 80 notes on it. And I'm like, I'm just going to sit in this corner and try and ignore that for a little bit.
Congrats.
Yeah. it was definitely an interesting situation. And I wasn't really sure what to do. So then I recorded 3 more chapters and posted them. And people seem to be enjoying them, I think. I'm not entirely certain. But they seem to be enjoying them. So yeah. I guess that's a thing that that recently happened. Okay. I think this is ready to save. Save changes. Yay! There we go. Professor Annabelle Bloomsbury. Wiki page repaired. Wonderful. But yeah, do you have any questions for me, Lau?
Ooh.
You may ask anything within reason. Not anything, just anything within reason.
Let me think. My friend is over here, like, cooking at the moment. I'm gonna ask him if he have any questions as well. You have questions?
Fair enough.
He's giving me a look like, hmm.
Oh no. Questions within reason, please. Nothing, you know. Nothing that you wouldn't broadcast on Twitch.
Which reason, you know?
Yeah. Evil time. There is a form, Titan. You can use the form. Okay. Let's see.
Even if the persons have questions over me, they can ask as well, so...
Let's see. Where was I? Officer Darius Lynch.
Oh.
Yes. Edit source. Okay.
Well, the question I have at the moment is, how did you met Lying in Batman?
How did I meet Lying? Okay,
Yes.
That's actually an interesting one. I met Lying through Psy. I met Lying through Predicted Cyborg. Kind of by accident, a little bit by design. Essentially what happened. Me and Sai were in the Chrono Breach SMP together, right? We've been chatting back and forth for a long time before that, but that's when we actually started working together. And then the Chrono Breach SMP ended, and I was kind of at a loss as to what to do next. Hold on. Copy. There we go. I was kind of at a loss as to what to do next. So, and then I saw Sai posted an episode of the World of Madness SMP, and I was like, okay, that seems interesting. Hey Sai, can I come along? Can I join? And they were like, well, I'll ask the others. I'll see if they're interested in having you along. And like a few days later, I was curious, so I went looking to see if the World of Madness SMP was like previously established, or if it was like a new thing. Turns out it was previously established, and one of the main people that was a member of it was Lying in Bedmon. And I was kind of sitting there thinking to myself, because I hadn't heard that name in such a long time. I was thinking to myself, who? Oh, okay. So, and then I joined the SMP, and I was like, okay, well, I need to kind of do an intro thing. who would be up for helping me with that, and Lying was like, I can do that. So Lying and Sai helped me do my intro to the World of Madness SMP, and the rest, as they say, is history. Now I just kind of bother Lying about pretty much everything, and I don't know if Lying would classify us as friends. I classify us as friends, and that's all that matters, really. You know?
Yeah.
But yeah, that's how I met Lying. Completely by accident, somewhat by design, as I like to say.
Sounds like the same for me.
But yeah, status employed, height 5'11". Sorry, I'm typing in small bits of information.
So I'm watching the stream.
Human. Well, okay. I think that's everything. And save changes. Let's see if this works. Yay! Wonderful. Yep. Well, the portrayed by is inaccurate, but for now it'll do. Because he hasn't appeared in any series yet, so yeah. Okay, let's see. Oh, we have a new question from Titan. Oh, okay, interesting. When it comes down to gaming, what would be your best moment in a video game when I was on stream? Raid and sub bombs do count. Okay, so video game wise, I would say, one of the best times I've had on stream video game wise was probably, I mean, okay, one of my favorite events on stream that counts as like a sub bomb sort of situation was when I almost crashed a spaceship into a planet because someone dropped like 50 subs on me, and I kind of just broke for a little bit in sheer shock. I'm relatively sure that someone has a clip of that, and I think the sound that I was emitting at the time could probably be described as a very, very slowly deflating balloon. You know, as you do. As for, like, just general gaming times, honestly, it's difficult to say. Like, every game that I play always has something different and unique and enjoyable about it. I can't say for sure because those enjoyments are constantly changing. But in recent memory, I suppose, starting to get the hang of the combat and mechanic styles for Evil West. Once I started getting the hang of that, and I really started to enjoy the game, I was starting to really enjoy streaming the game as well, and really starting to just generally enjoy everything about it, and that was really fun. In general history, I think we could go as far back as... Ooh, I'm not sure, really. Maybe the Space Engineers streams? Definitely some of the Minecraft stuff that I've done, I've quite enjoyed. But honestly, just anything where I can do something with a group of people. Anything where I've been able to play with, like, multiple people, has been will always be my favorite times to be like in a game. When I've been streaming with Sliver or Wasted or Lying, when I've streamed with the World of Madness crew, etc., etc. In those times, I have probably enjoyed myself the most with the streaming side of things. And then, of course, there's the recording side of things, where not everything that gets recorded gets streamed, and not everything that gets streamed gets recorded. But most of the time, the recording stuff is kind of kept separate, and I get a lot of enjoyment out of doing the recording stuff as well. Of like, a lot of the times with all the voice recordings and stuff, I really enjoyed the text that I'm reading, and that's why I want to do the voice recordings. Or other times where we've been doing recordings for example, the Ghost Industries series. And we've had Lal and Jen and Zarian and everyone in the same call, and we end up with a lot of bloopers, because half the time, half the things that we're trying to do end up not working or failing spectacularly, and everyone just kind of bursts out laughing and doesn't really know what to do with themselves. But yeah, no, there's a ton of like points here and there that I could pick from, but I don't really know of any single point that we could realistically pull from. Honestly, there's too much. There's been too much. We've done too much, basically, and sorting through all those memories is basically impossible. I think is the general vibe and consensus of what I'm thinking of. Okay, that time the sneeze came through. But yeah, that's about right, I think. For a general idea. Yeah. I hope that answers your question, Titan. Though I'm not entirely sure that it does. It's kind of a little bit vague and wishy-washy. But yeah, I do like me. I most enjoy streaming when I'm streaming with other people. Essentially, it's what I enjoy the most in general. Also, take a look at that map, everybody. That is one hell of a map. Hold on.
Cool.
Look at that. You guys can now see the entirety of the interior of Ghost Industries. Well, not the entirety. There's still quite a few bits and pieces that need to be excavated here and there. But you can see the all the well, almost all the holographic chambers. You can see the massive reactor, which is right behind this door here. The pool. There is a pool, in fact. Look, there's a pool. Well, it's a pole, but it's called it's a pool.
A pool?
Well, there's not enough space on the wall at the back, so it's just a pole, not a pool. There's only enough space for one O. Yeah. I sometimes forget quite how big the Ghost Industries complex is. And then, like, I come into this world and I see it on a map from a top-down perspective, and I'm like, actually, holy shit, that is massive. Yeah. But yeah, we'll probably this stream's probably not going to be as long as some of the others, I will say. We'll probably cut it short relatively soon, because it is a Sunday and I don't feel like streaming for too long, and I have some other stuff to do before everything else. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all very much for joining us this evening. I hope you all enjoyed our little chat. We'll be back on Tuesday for maybe the final stream of Assassin's Creed Syndicate. We shall see. For now, though, we're going to go raid a final... Oh, no, we're going to go raid an Exuma, who's currently playing Conjury. Thank you all very much for joining us this evening, everyone. I hope you all had fun. I hope you learned a little bit more about me and the things I do. For now, though, have a very good evening and a very good night, everyone, and we shall see you all next time. Ta-da for now.